Hey, what's up, everybody? Camera's working today. Don't know how or why, but we'll go with it. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic and amazing. Sorry about not having stream here for the last couple days, but if you keep up with the Discord, as that's where I put 99.9999% of all my notifications for you folks. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? The day before, I can't remember. Anyway, so it would have been, I guess that would have been Tuesday night. Somebody went and slashed my tire. So, picture the tire, round, driver's or passenger side rear, and somebody just walked by. Looks like a right hand and just went right in the top of the tread, like right off, just a little bit off on the side. It's on a bit of an angle. Yeah, there's like a nice inch and a half, inch and 3/4, nice little straight line through the tire. Needless to say, not happy camper. Not a happy camper. I'm really not liking this neighborhood. Not liking it at all anymore. It's definitely gone way downhill since the 40 some odd years that my parents first originally bought the house that my brother bought from them. But anyway, long story short, went out to the junkyard this morning and everything else. Ended up getting a sunburn. How the hell I did that before noon, I don't know. But yeah, I got a sunburn across my forehead, so no hat today. And basically came home, was making some lunch. My brother's like, hey, there's a shop that's down by where I used to work there that sells used tires. He's like, give him a call. So I gave him a call, and they didn't have any in mind, but they said, hey, we know this other company that's down in the south end of town, which where I happen to live, that they do happen to have a bunch of Dodge rims that the guy knows about, because that's where he goes if he needs them. So I was like, oh, cool. So I gave him a call. This Poor Boys Poor Boys Tire and Auto Service, I think is what the business name is called. I could look at the receipt. Yeah, it's in the kitchen. But anyway, fantastic. Those guys, they had it. But it wasn't at that location. They had it over at another location. But by the time that I was able to get down there, it was pulled out, and they're like, yeah, is this what you're looking for? And it was like, oh my God, it's got the exact same Dodge emblem in the center, everything. It was like, haha, you guys are amazing. Thank you. So yeah, for $200, 197 basically, tax included. That was got it balanced and just thrown onto, and I just got it put onto the truck. Went for a quick little rip around town to make sure that everything was good and kosher. It was. Hey Dan, how you doing? No, the stream has not been sponsored by Dr. Pepper in months, my man, months. I'm not kidding you. It's been forever since I had a Dr. Pepper. Doctors wanted me to just, once again, triple check to make sure that, it wasn't the caffeine in the pop that was causing these adrenal rushes. Is not. But yeah, no. So I got some sweet tea here. Actually, this is iced tea. I went out and bought some crystals because I could not get the brand of tea that I normally get. So anyway, let's just quick goofing around here. Let's get in the game. But yeah, so that's what's been going on there with me. Let's kill the what you call the camera for you. I got 16s. 255 55 R16s. So yeah, I got the 16-inch rims. Now, okay, so I was looking at this, and I pretty much just left off where we were at last time, and I was looking at this management thing here. And it says we have 6 workers available. Okay. But then when I look over here at the management, I was like, there's like 3 things left here. So I'm guessing we are really close to end of game, which kind of shocks me a little bit. So let's go ahead here and just see what we can do. Laboratory technician works in the museum's laboratory, cleans 1 fossil site, so it takes 1 employee. Okay, so we'll take that one. Senior laboratory technicians. With the help of an experienced technician, the museum lab's range of tasks expands to removing the gypsum and extracting rocks from stone. Complete cleaning process is 50% faster. Okay. Now it says requirements. 5 employees. Now this laboratory manager requires 3 employees, and it allows the queuing for up to 3 stones for the workers to clean. But in order to do that, I have to have a lab technician, because this cleans 1 fossil set. This cleans it a little bit faster. So what I'm thinking is we'll go with this one for now. Then when we build up a little bit more, we'll go ahead and then throw down the laboratory manager, then get the laboratory assistants 2, assistants 1, then 2, and then laboratory manager assistants, and make things go much, much faster. So that is the game plan for today, because I think this is going to be it. I think that's all there is to this game. Honestly, I do think so. So, okay. I've had several people reach out to me in private messages in the Discord and everything else in regards to this game on how some of the actions are. They said, nope, it's definitely not in tutorials. It's not in tips or anything. But there is ways that you can zoom in on pieces and stuff like that. So they explained it to me and it's like, oh, you guys are awesome. So thank you, Jenny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And huge shout-outs, folks. Huge shout-outs. Show the love to Mr. Campbell. Matt there came through with a very generous donation of over, I think it was $125, which definitely, thank you. I would not have been able to get that tire and everything else all set up without it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely going to be seeing Caveman this weekend for sure. Doesn't get pushed off for another weekend. Thank goodness. So I'm a happy, happy camper. He's super happy. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go watch him play basketball tomorrow night. So I will do a stream tomorrow, folks, during the daytime. So definitely. Yeah, bud, that's right. Yeah, he's got a big heart, man. Like my brother said, he's like, he's like, with everything that's going on in this world and everything right now, he's lost a lot of faith in humanity. But, for me, just putting out a message saying that, hey, look, tire's down right now. You're feeling really ticked off, that you're going to take some break and then your community came together to do this for you. He's like, that's just amazing and awesome. So his faith has been restored in humanity for sure. So thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Jeremy, good evening, my man. Good evening. So interesting. Harvest Days has been released to, I believe it is early access from the Toplets publisher. Now, I cannot remember the name of the development company. Oh, thank you, bud, for this $1 super chat. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Reach on down into your favoriteest emojis there. If you're part of the memberships, you know which ones to use. If not, drop down your favorite one in appreciation for the $1 super chat. Thank you so very much there, bud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, so I haven't heard anything from Toplets about it or anything, so I don't know if we'll be showcasing that game on the channel or not. So if they pass me a code, yeah, we'll showcase it. Do I think it's going to be any good? You know me, guys. I'll tell you the truth. I don't think the juice is going to be worth the squeeze on that one. There we go. Castle Grayskull coming in for the Budster. Awesome. Thank you, dude. That'll go towards the YouTube minimum for next payday. So thank you. So looks like I might at the end of this month have enough that I'll get paid on the 21st of June, which is one day after my birthday. So woo, can't wait. So of course the 19th of June, is Father's Day. And so I'm trying to do my best here to see what I can do for Caveman so that we can have a pretty good weekend. I can't take him camping or anything else because I think it's like the day after that or something like that along those lines. I got a neurologist appointment here, so I gotta go get another CT scan done with some dye put in my blood. So interesting stuff, but hey, you do what you gotta do in order to, continue on with the therapies and shit stuff. Sorry. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. Yeah, I've noticed that it's starting to die out, like the payouts. Like even Twitch now is, cutting back on how much they pay out and, forcing more commercials and everything. So I'm guessing the increased interest rates have got a lot of stock payers wanting their money, so Bitcoin's dropping and everything else because nobody has got real confidence in it at all. I mean, it was great for, as a fad, but when, times get tough and interest rates go high, fads are the first to be hit. So I do feel sorry for anybody who at this point in time is losing their shirt because of the insane drop in the Bitcoins right now. Yeah. 63 cents. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, everything is just dropping. Like, I mean, even those, I used to have in my email all the time, hey, do this survey, get paid, type of thing. Now it's, hey, do 6 surveys and get paid even less than what you did for the first time around. I was like, something not right here. Noah, how you doing, man? I'm doing good. Had a bit of a crisis here over the last 2 days, but crisis has been resolved. Thank you, Matt. So yeah, definitely, yeah, somebody decided to slash one of my tires. Not a good time. Not a good time. Still trying to get onto the disabilities with the government here, and boy, oh boy, they are just making it next to impossible. Come on, we're at 82% here. This rock is probably one of the worst ones. Okay, so you can right-click items, and then that selects them. So if I right-click over here, I can bounce over to it. But do you guys see right-click? Nope. Do you guys see zoom? Nope. So if you right-click, and then you can go S and W for a bit of a zoom in. So not sure what is up with that myself personally. All right, 86%. These larger bones, I'm guessing, are going to be the harder ones, because I remember when we were doing those small ones up there. Oh, wait a minute. What are we doing? We have... Hold on. Deliver the fossil to the room. Oh, okay, so that's a big one. Okay, I want small crate. Maybe we start from the bottom, work our way up. Come on. Down here, please. Come on. Thank you. Cleaning. Here we go. Deliver to fossils prep room. Perfect. So if we take you... and put you there. What? I thought it would have asked me to take it to the prep room. You're doing great, Noah? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. So I was speaking with the ex-wife there last night. I have Caden's little... or Caveman's... Caden? Where the hell did I get that one? Caveman. I have his... what do you call those? Little miniature BMX things? It's like a little 12-inch type of deal. And I have his original trike. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that... I'm going to take some pictures after stream today. And she's going to put it up on a marketplace. I can't remember. It was like a Facebook marketplace or something along those lines. And then whatever monies we get from that, we're going to put towards getting him a BMX bike. Now, one of the problems that I saw when I was looking out for some used bicycles is like, for example, Kijiji. Why couldn't I give it away? What the heck? I should be able to give this away. But anyway, on Kijiji, there's a couple of them that are like, what the heck did the lady or the ad say? Something like, the bike is $40 because I can't remember the combination to the lock on it. Now that to me sounds like that bike is stolen. You know what I'm saying? And there are a few of them on there, so it's like, I got in contact with another company called Bike Swap. But the way that they work it is they have you pay $20 or it's like $15 for the first bike and then $10 for every bike afterwards or something like that to put it into their consignment lot or whatever. And then once every 2 months they have this big sale thing and then they email you the money afterwards for it. It's like, well, that's not a bike swap to me. That's a consignment place. So I was just hoping that we could hand in 2 bikes and get him a, like an 18 or a 20-inch BMX bike frame. I am definitely adept at working on bicycles. I had my own little bike shop there when I was, 14 through almost 17 before I sold it. So I've done everything on pedal bikes. I can fix it all. So I'm not too worried. So yeah, there we go. There's the zoom in. Do you see zoom in? Up here. Yep. Right here. Right mouse button. Focus on bones. So that's only in here, but it works for all the big bones in that too. Come on. But yeah, so it works on those bigger bones as well. I wonder why this didn't take to the cleaning room. I have a person, don't I? I'm pretty sure I put one in there. Have to triple check. You're selling your silage on... Oh, on the MP server. Gotcha. So far I've got 13.8 million liters to sell. Oh my god. Dude, You're going to be rolling. You're going to be rolling. Balling in that currency on the FS server. But I hope everyone's having themselves an amazing day today. It's been a good day for me. I've got the tire on now. I've gone for a quick little drive just to make 100% sure that everything was good with it. Tires is very well balanced. There was no problems. Went up and down the alleyway a couple times. Then I went out and did up to, was it 55 mile an hour or whatever 100 kilometers an hour is, something like that. So put it out onto the highway. Just did this giant big circle loop through an alleyway onto the main streets of the city, and then I went over to the intercity highway type thing and then came myself back home. Everything's working good, so yahoo! Oh, you have no idea how much that stresses me out, man. I was just, because it's been 3 weeks since I saw Caveman, and it is killing me. You have 8 million's worth in sale, and you have another 25.3 just kind of kicking around there. Man, you're like the new bank. Look out, Deuce. Bud's coming to take the bank out from under you. He'll buy the bank. Then you can charge exorbitant interest rates. Jack the prices of land. Hey, I can afford 6 million for that land. Can you? Oh, until you can, it's not yours. Oh, I just wish I hadn't burned myself out on FS15. I mean, we played thousands and thousands of hours on that back in the day when I was doing the Twitch thing. Yeah, and yeah, that was funny. The 3 other guys that I used to always play with, Mr. P, Snipe, and Blah, none of them are playing it either. We just burnt ourselves out. We played it so much. 4 days a week for like 2 hours each. It was, yeah. We overdid it. Can I just hold this down? Oh, I can. Nice. Much preferred. Yeah, there's always a horse on the farm to ride. Yeah, but unfortunately, trying to do the, what is it, 95 kilometer round trip or something like that? I can't remember what exactly it is. I have to double check it. Yeah, on a horse, yeah, isn't going to cut it. Not with the Caveman. Let's get zoomed in just a wee little bit, yeah. Mon Bazo's doing really good. I was going to play that one. However, after I realized that this might be the end of game, I figured we might as well go for it and hopefully give another day or two for the part to show up. I'm still waiting for that part to come from the UK. Stupid thing is that their Royal Mail, they give you a tracking number, but that tracking number, you can't view what's going on with it if you're not in the country of the UK. So it's like, okay, I have no idea if it's been truly shipped or not. So yeah, it said that it'll arrive, as late as May 18th. So I'm going to give it until then. And if I haven't received it by then, I'm just going to cancel. I'm just going to cancel even, and if I do receive it, I'll just contact the guy and say, okay, hey, look, I did get it eventually. But due to this, and this, give me your PayPal. I will go ahead and just, just straight up send them the money back that I get back from the eBay. Because that's just crazy that I can't use the tracking number in Canada to track something that was set up in the UK. It's kind of weird. It's like, yep, the valid tracking number. However, that service is the tracking service is not available in your country. Like, say what? The tracking service for hell's what? That first time using eBay, not used to how everything works on them. Actually, I have a friend who has a 3D printer, and he went and looked for the designs and everything else online. And he came back to me. He's like, yeah, all the ones that we can do with these with the type of 3D printer that he has like a, I think he said it was a PET printer or something, but he said, yeah, I would want to have something else, a different type of printer to do the job, just because of the amount of force and torque that goes onto these. And so he was like, yeah, one of the best things would be if you could get a carbon fiber inlaid. I was like, yeah, that was the one that I tried to buy originally from the States that said it would be here in 3 days. And then it took them a week and a half to turn around to refund me the money. And then when I tried to purchase it again, thinking that, oh, okay, maybe there was an issue with my order or something like that, it was instantly refunded 15 minutes later. So apparently the guy does not ship to Canada out of the States. So, oh well, California prerogative, I guess. But yeah, that one was carbon fiber inlaid, and it was actually carbon fiber inlaid and then reinforced filled. So it was would have been a really nice one. Yeah, you're a redneck, I'd reinforcement. Man, if I had the spare aluminum, actually, I wonder if I should ask my dad. If he's got any spare aluminum billets around. I would just take and just machine one up myself. I just make it out of aluminum. But, yeah, no, I don't know if my dad's doing any type of billet work. I haven't picked him up a billet in a long time, so I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure the work that he was doing for the potato chip company is done. He was redoing all the roller sets that everything moves around on. So House Flipper Pets released. I'm going to have to check that out, Jeremy. I saw that before and I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, I'll have to check that out. It's unfortunate that House Flipper, when it first came out in early access, did really, really well on my channel. And then, of course, we'd finished everything off that they'd done. Then they did an update, so then I came back and did it again. And it didn't do well at all. Not at all. So I let it sit for a while to, give people a break from it. Maybe there was just too much content or something. And then I knew that there was the, like you say, the pets, and I think there was another one, House DLC or something like that, come out. So I was like, okay, new DLC, let's go ahead. People will be interested in it again. Yeah, and it flopped on the channel. So I was like, oh, okay. And unfortunately, I'm in that real rough position right now with YouTube that, yeah, if I have one or two series that I do that drops, then they pretty much drop me from doing recommendeds and that. I've gone from, a couple thousand unique recommendations a month down to, I'm in the hundreds now. And it's just slowly getting worse and worse and worse since Christmas. It's just been brutal. So the channel's taken a little bit of a nosedive in regards to the YouTube algorithm, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. I was doing really, really well with that No Place Like Home. But the moment that I stopped doing that because, well, the developers are lazy bastards, that, yeah, YouTube basically said, nope, you were doing really good, and then you stopped doing that, so nope, well, we're not going to advertise you anymore. So I was like, okie dokie. This is just a hobby anyway. If we got too big, I'd be worried about it affecting Caveman in his life, and that's no, I will not have that happen. I don't ever want to be one of those big YouTubers where I have to worry about my family, you know what I mean? Like, my kids should be able to have a regular, normal upbringing. I don't ever want to become that big. I will self-sabotage myself. Hey, there's lots of ways that the court of public opinion out there allows you to self-sabotage yourself. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you so much, man, for the reminder. But yeah, no, if I had the opportunity, or if my dad had some aluminum or something like that, then I would go down and visit them. But with my folks being as old as they are, and with COVID and everything else, and I've only got one shot, so we're just kind of, just doing the, sit across from the table, type of thing at the moment. So we haven't been really working like right up close and personal with anyone. So my folks came by and they picked up the trommels, so that way it's now down at their place. So that way one of our friends, family friends, is going to use it to fix up her garden this year. She wanted to use it last year, but understandably because of the COVID and all that, my parents weren't able to make a trip out here to come pick it up. And like my folks said, at the time, I was like, yeah, we'd really not, prefer not to have too many people around. We love you, son, but at the same time, you are in a big city. You have to be around people when you get your groceries and everything else. And yeah, they're old. So yeah, we weren't taking a chance. But yes. Yeah, no, it's too bad that, I really enjoyed House Flipper after they got their act together. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the lead guy got his arse fired real fast for something. And then things started happening correctly. So, yeah, they weren't happy with the schools using his rebuttal video to teach on how not to run a business. That was funny. That was me. Sorry, folks, but that was me. That was back when it was like, you know what, this is not going, this is not a trend that's going to stick around. This early access, you know, and then, you know, then doing full release with early access tendencies is the best way to put it. But no, that is the new norm. Not enough people screamed about it. Not enough companies are going after Steam for allowing fraud on their site. So, I mean, I was very surprised that Germany is allowing it to happen, because they are so strict on things. Like, I mean, I think they're still making Microsoft still service Windows 95 computers or something like that. They got some weird clauses in that, you know, Microsoft, all these companies that come out have to be able to service as long as they're still in business or something like that. It's like, ooh. This is one that I would have liked to have handed off to the prep room. Fossil process preparation completed. Okay. These pieces are so itty bitty. Come on. Am I even going to be able to see the dang thing? There we go. Yeah, I thought I had workers. Hold on, we'll find out in a second. Oh, that's the light shining behind. Okay. Finally, Jesus. These little pieces are tiny. And like I said, you try to zoom in and it completely misses the bones. So yeah, once again, this is what I was saying about, you know, the developers, come on. You can do a lot better than that for mechanics. A hell of a lot better than that. There's mechanics like this that were, you know, completely like tossed out. So why? Is it lazy? Is it just lack of education? You don't know how to program properly or what? Just cannot figure it out. There we go. And come over here. There. Jesus, these things are tiny. Way too tiny. I remember when you had just like 800 subs. You've gotten so much bigger since then. Yeah, actually, what was it? 2.5 years ago, my channel hit a boom. And I went from, I think it was like 1,050 subs all the way up to like 1,800 subs in 1 year. It was the largest growth I've ever had. And believe it or not, in the last year, this is the second worst year I've had for growth besides my first year. My first year was the absolute worst for growth. I had a total of 326 subs. In the last year, I've had just over 400 so far. But with having 2 point something new million gamers that came onto YouTube due to the COVID, I kind of understand how and where and why those numbers are the way they are. So, you know, everybody has to be given the chance to be, you know, recommended and everything else out there. I mean, I do not min-max the YouTube algorithm. I could go through and put a lot more time into video editing and stuff along those lines. But at the end of the day, I love hanging out with you folks. You folks are awesome. This has been an amazing, amazing community. And I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that. I don't want to get too far into where, like, you know, you start getting all the, let's just call them troublemakers, you know, things like that, where, you know, let's call them the Fortnite crowd, you know what I mean? You got, everybody in this community is so absolutely fan-damn-tastic that I'm just quite happy. Oh yeah, I remember Farmers Dynasty. I got like over like 2,000 plus hours in that game. No, I got more than that. I gotta have like 4,000 or 5,000 hours in that game. That game is permanently in my brain, that's for sure. Plus, Caveman plays it quite a bit. He's holding off though till the summertime when he can have the wheel and he can really go at it. I'm like, yep. I hope to have him a BMX by then, so that way I can get him outside and moving around. Alright, let's get the last little bits of these ones here. Getting easier. Those itty bitty bones, those were pain in the buttocks. Especially when I need to get reading glasses. So yeah, I was talking to one of my neighbors actually, and they were telling me that, yeah, so LASIK would not do me any good. Like, oh, okay. I was just curious as what LASIK does, right? He's like, yeah, no. He's like, old age, reading glasses. He's like, nope, that's normal. He's like, can't get LASIK to fix that. Oh, okay. So I still waiting for the optometrist appointment to come through so I can get those. You just hit 916 hours in game last night on Farm Sim? Nice. And so that's Farm Sim 22 and you're at 916 hours. Dude, you must be hanging out quite a bit at nighttime playing in that, eh? Or is it just one of those things where it's like, I got an hour. I'm going to go play for a bit. And, you know, just kind of fills up your day type thing. No, I enjoyed Farmers Dynasty. I love that game, but I've done everything on it. There is nothing new. There is nothing that I haven't done. And yeah, like I've gone through the entire game completely. It was so much fun though at the time. So how that was working was Caveman was just an itty bitty baby when I first started recording that. And so how I would do it was whenever he was napping, I'd hit record and then I'd put music over top. And then at the nighttime, I would do my outro for that video, then do an intro for the next video so I could record throughout the day while he was napping. Okay, hold on. Let's just go over here. Back to management. Workers. The help of an experienced technician, the museum's labs range of tasks expanding from the removing of gypsum, extracting rocks from stone, complete the cleaning process 50% faster. Means one fossil set. Do I need a manager? I don't know how this works. Oh, and look at that. We got another skill point. Well, let's go bone cleaning. Maybe that'll help us in here. Some of your tools have been upgraded. All right. Let's get back over here. Whoa, whoa. Oh, the big one finally went down. That's what happened. Okay. What's going on here? Zoom, zoom, zoom. You're at 5 a.m. Deuce's time, so 3 a.m. your time. Gotcha, gotcha. Here we go. Let's get. I like being able to be zoomed in on this. This does a definite better. Hold on. Let's just try something. Nope, brush doesn't get any bigger for cleaning area. Dang it. I was thinking, did they go that bad for the programming that I could just zoom out and have a bigger cleaning area? That'd be cool. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. I gotta... How do you back out of that R thing? That's E to come out, E to exit. Nope, nope. Escape. There we go. Ah, okay. Let's just see what we can do this way. Turn it straight. Get a little bit of a zoom in on there. There we go. This should work better. Yeah, no, Farmers Dynasty was a fantastic series for the channel. Lumberjacks Dynasty did really good as well. But so far, my most successful series that I've ever done was Mr. Prepper. I was averaging around 10,000 views per video. So, did really good on that one. For my channel anyway, right? Mostly I was used to, at the time, around 100, 150 views per videos and that, in the heyday of for me. Now, I'd be lucky if we get 30 or whatever, which is fine. Well, can't say that. No, I usually get around 50 now. That's about where I'm at. Around 50. Let's just do this edging here. Hey, Joe Puppy, I know. Yes, and I took her with me when we went out to the junkyard earlier. So she got to hang out, and she went, and she was so happy and everything else, and she's licking everything in my brother's car, and ended up giving herself a super, super fat pudgy face, like really pudgy today. Poor thing. Yes, you. But otherwise, though, she's still doing good. She's, quite happy. She's still, lifts up her little tail and wiggles it around and everything. Whenever you call her, she's just mopey because her face is fat. That's about it. Otherwise, though, you get her off of, her thinking about what's going on with her face, and, she's her usual happy Hera. Oh, I enjoyed Mr. Prepper so much as well. No, and they're coming out with some DLC, so I might have to bring that series back. That was one of the original series that I started doing the voices with, if you guys remember. We had, what was the guy's name down in the mine there? That was the start of the what we now term a Cornelius voice. Oh no, Mr. Prepper! That guy. And then we had the old English, or no, what was she? She was a old Southern Belle. That's right. That was right. Well, I haven't done that voice in a long time. I think I've forgotten how to do it. Oh, dearly me, how are you today? Oh, Shani, don't be doing that. I can't remember. It's been a while. We have since expanded the repertoire. We have Unigos from Medieval's Dynasty. Oh, hello there. Oh, no, wait a minute. That was Mon Bazo. That's Mon Frere. Oh, how are you doing today? Oh, well, I know that, people need to get water around here because they need a bath. They all stink. Well, look at them. Oh, their clothes are dirty and they're smelly. And, well, soap hasn't been invented yet. So we got that guy. We got Uni. We have, oh, hold on. Bonjour, how are you today? Oh, let us go see what we can do with these maple syrup, yeah. Love doing them. Love them. What am I missing? Oh, here we go. East one. There we go. These ones? Right click. Let's get us over there. Once again, does not say right click over here. But definitely, thank you, Jen. Thank you. So, if this is all that there is to it, I'm afraid that what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up cleaning all the bones. Can I please back the frick out? Thank you. I don't want it to be, like, directly in my face. How am I supposed to see anything? Yeah, so if this game is, if we can bang off all these bones and turns out that that is it, then yeah, wow. That was 4 years of hard work for almost nothing in return. But I do not know how many people are on the Pyramid Games team. I have no idea. If it's a one person, it's dang good. If it's a two person, it's about right. If it's 3 or more people, what the hell were you doing with your time? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Yeah, I never do that stuff. I never do the, hit that like button, folks. I do remind people every once in a while when I'm reminded that, it does help out the channel immensely to hit that like button. No matter what creator you're watching, folks, unless you disagree with what the person is saying, and you really don't like it, then, definitely, take a moment, help out that person who's doing, a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to do YouTube. So definitely, show your appreciation, make sure that, at least you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to them, that type of stuff, if they're doing really good, and you want to help them out, financially or anything else, first step I would always say would become a member to their channel. And then after that, if you want to help out even more, see what else there is. Do they have patrons as well? Do they have, all those type of things that are available out there, PayPals, things like that. So definitely, folks, yeah, always support your creators that you watch, especially if you're watching them quite often. One thing I always recommend, especially for those who are trying to get themselves monetized and they're getting really close, a lot of the time, folks will have their the amount of subscribes that they need. They'll have the 1,000, but then they won't have the watch time. They'll be, because they're doing like tips and tricks videos or things like that. So if you can, throw their videos on a playlist at night when you go to bed. Just get them those a little extra, 2, 3, 6 hours, whatever it is that you have their playlist running for. It helps out so very much, so much. If I can honestly say, if it wasn't for my community doing that, when I hit 1,000 subs, I would not have had my time in. Now I'm very lucky with the 2,000 subscribers that we have now. I definitely get my 4,000 hours of video within a couple months. It's actually pretty cool. So y'all are awesome. Y'all is amazing. So thank you. Such an amazing community. Like I said, I would hate to grow too big and change the dynamics of the awesome community that has been created over the last 8 years here. Y'alls are amazing. There we go. Let's get that done. Sweet. All right. Like or dislike at all interaction to the algorithm gods, but likes are definitely better. Yep. Definitely. Yeah, so back in the day, likes and dislikes used to be counted as the same, like Bud says, engage. Right now, YouTube's biggest kick is comments. Leave comments on the videos, folks, and the comments have to be at least 35 characters or more in order to make an effect. Just to give everybody a heads up, the comments, like, I know Dan, I know you love it. I know you absolutely love it being first. I love those too. I will tell you right now. I love it. I love it when I see that on there. It's like, yeah, woohoo, first. We got somebody who's excited to be there, to check it all out. To me, that is greater than, 5 likes. If somebody puts a comment in there, they're taking the physical time to type things out, to interact with me. Whereas, oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, Cloudbot seems to have pooped the bed today, has it? Let's go over here, Cloudbot. Cloudbot, let's turn you off. All right, refresh the Streamlabs. And Cloudbot, turn it back on. And refresh Streamlabs. Perfect. So hopefully within the next 15 to 20 minutes, Cloudbot might start working again. But thank you, Bud. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you. Bud dropped down the link to the Avalon Discord right there. That is a great group of like-minded folks, just like the ones that you'll find here on streams, in chat, and all that. And basically, folks, if you got a question about a game or your PC's acting up, it's a great group of people who are helping everybody out, and we love to have fun together. So there's none of them there shenanigans going on in there. Alright, so if I go click, I just want to double check my workers. I have a lab tech. Okay, let's go to knowledge base. Let's go wee down here. Yes, it's a box. Okay, so if I take this box, I can set the box here. Now I want to go to the preparation room. Why is it not telling me I can go to a prep room? Yeah, there should be, I should have. Aha, fossil preparation room. There it is. Okay, so apparently they can't break the plaster off and all that. Gotcha. Okay. Now I understand. Let's do this one. Is it a big guy? Yeah, it's not behind me. I'm guessing it's a big guy. Let's try this one. Perfect. Let's try this one. Oh, we can bring in a few of them. Nice. Okay. Let's bring it down here. You. And you. Alright, that should help clean things up. Now, where is that prep room that had... give me the sign for how much we've done? Nothing, huh? Maybe we have to upgrade the museum? Let's see what this prestige roadmap is. We are on our way to level 3. Okay. Oh, cool. Off-road truck, grandpa's pickup, workers. Okay, cool. Close that down. If I go over here. How do we upgrade museum, though? I don't know that one. Notifications. Management day. None. Okay. Moving on. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Here's the sign that I'm looking for. Okay, so overall progress is 70% for them. Progress to the current stage, 27%. Sweet. All right. Okay. Exactly. Oh, garlic with lasagna. That sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. I finished off my burritos last night. It actually took me an extra day longer to finish them all off than I had wanted to, but I wasn't eating too much. I won't lie. That was just finding that tire stressed me out just absolutely so much. It just... nothing gets in between me and my caveman. You know what I mean? Nothing. And so, yep. Was a pretty low time for me. I was getting real picked about it and everything else. And then, yeah. So then, yeah, Mr. Campbell came through there and, yeah, definitely was like, okay, now I have a bit of options. Let's go see what I can do. So I went out and looked, and so I could get a brand new tire for around 180, 190 bucks just for a tire. E-Buzz! How you doing? So, shall we say it properly as in Ebus? As in Jeebus? Or are we going to call you E-Buzz? I've been doing E-Buzz for ages. And I looked at it the other day and I'm going, well, I'm an idiot. If you look at it as Jeebus, it's Ebus. Like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? But then again, yeah, folks know me in names. Definitely, I'm not the greatest at pronunciations. Between Deuce and I, we might get one name right per year. And it might be him or it might be me, but it won't be both of us in 1 year. Oh, man. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you can't laugh at the people you beat up, right? E-Buzz. Oh, okay. It is E-Buzz. All right. All right. Well, just the way I saw it was like, oh, wait a minute. This could be under like, Jeebus. Like, I bet you that's what it's short for. Okay. Okay, so I have been saying it correctly. Woohoo! Dog can have his bone every day. Well, just not this bone that I'm working on here. This is going to my dino. And go get her clean, get her clean. Eva! Oh, man, I used to be able to do that one so well. Eva! Nope, that's too high. I'd have to watch the movie again. Caveman loves it, though. He's like, Dad, you sound just like Wally. Like, okay. Oh, a while ago, Bone, myself, Deuce, I'm not sure if Mike was on the call, but we're all just goofing around, and I said something, and Deuce just went, dude, like, yeah? And he's like, you just sounded like Bill Clinton. And I was like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman or something. I said something along those lines or whatever it was, and both Bone and Deuce just lost it. I had no idea that I could sound anything remotely them. I am so tone deaf that I couldn't tell you. Absolutely had no clue. No clue. But I haven't been playing around with it either. I've been trying to work on the other characters like Cornelius and that. It's really hard for me to do the ladies' voices. So I've been really working on those and that at the same time. My brother thinks I'm cracked half the time. And then he comes up to me the one day, he's like, you working on a voice acting project? Like, yep, that's what I'm doing. Yep, 100%. Yep, that's what I'm doing. One day it'll happen. And when you popped in the chat and Juice thought it was an Aussie that came in. Yeah. I am no good with accents. If you are Swedish, Finnish, or Dutch, I could not tell you what you were from your accent. To me, they all sound very much the same. Very much the same. All right, so we're just going to continue cleaning up all these bones. And let's see. Aha! Nice! Awesome, awesome. Let's get this one. Ow. Sure, just trip over the concrete in front of you there, G. Let's get this one cleaned up. So we gotta break the plaster first, I guess. Yes, it is amusing. It is. I will give everyone that. You know, I could probably milk it for more views and stuff and videos and that, but I don't know. I find it situational. I much prefer to do things like in the situation. I think I do a little bit better with the improv than the scripted, because then I try too hard. That's where my brain goes. It's like, I'm trying too hard. Yeah, no doubt, bud. You start to sound like you're from Walter. You know what I mean? Like you just got no teeth in your head. Alright, let's come over here. Let's see if we can get another big bone. What? No. I don't want there. I want here. No? I don't want that. Apparently I want a bigger one. Any new workers? No, no more workers. How about management? No more skill points. Okay, notificaciones. Knowledge. This will be the big bone up here, right? Big bone. Big bone. Has anybody ever watched, oh, come on. The 10th Kingdom. Now that was released on VHS, so this is going back a while. But I tell you, that was a fantastic movie. I'm going to, when I can, when things start, looking up towards me, if I can get on Aish, or if they, give me an idea of what exactly it is that they think I can do and get me trained up for it, then I'll do it. But whatever. Once things turn around for me at some point, and I'm able to, bring in a stable income, that is one movie that I will be buying for Captain Caveman. He will have the experience of that. It is an amazing modern day take on fairy tales, and it is just, it's fantastic. I like it. Is it John Larroquette? I think is the main, one of the main actors in it, and I cannot remember the name of the lady who does the main actress portion of it. Both very talented, and the movie was extremely well done. But there's this singing ring that's in there that I don't know why, but it just tickles me pink. I laugh every time I see it. Every time I see it and hear it. I don't know why, it just makes me laugh. Same thing with these three ogres. Yep. I love them. You need to mimic the Swedish chef from the Muppet Show. That would be hella funny. I can do it when I've had a little bit more to drink. I've been running around all day today, so I'm a little on the parched side. So my throat isn't 100% at the moment. But yes, I can do him. I can do the Swedish chef. I can do Beaker. Hold on, this is gonna be the hard one. I gotta practice this one, the first one. Love Beaker. That was something else that my dad would watch for the, what is it, Waldorf and Walter? Or whatever, the two, the hecklers up in the top. My dad would watch it just for that portion of it, near the hecklers we were saying. Oh, Pigs in Space. Oh, so many good skits on that show. They gotta bring back another one. They tried to do one that was in like the Office style, and it was like, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt the brand, just cancel the series and go back to the tried and true method of what you knew works. Those were your two favorites? Nice. It's weird. I've never done voices in my entire life. Well, hold on, I can't say that. When I was in like high school, there was a comedian, I want to call him Mandela, but that's not it. Anyway, he came out with this one character name. My name is Bobby. I'm 3. My mommy and my daddy And I could do it a lot better. Howie Mandel. That's who it was. Howie Mandel. There we go. Cloudbot got a kick in the butt and it showed up. It showed up. Nice. But yeah, so I was able to do that one in high school, but that was it. I had never done any other types of voices in my entire life until Captain Caveman was born. And that was it. And once Caveman was born, and he would giggle and giggle, and I'd look at him, and I did the Bobby voice type thing, and then it moved through. We were watching Fraggle Rock, and there was the dad that was the Grandpa Explorer that's on Fraggle Rock. Oh, well, don't you know? And that turned into Unighost for you folks. The French one, that was brand new, all new. That is mimicking my, unfortunately he's passed away, but that was my Uncle Jacques. And that is just how we talk over the hill, if you go over there and I go over here, well, we will both get the job done faster, yeah. That's exactly how he talked, and I can't say it's stereotypical other than for him. But yeah, no, I had lots of fun doing the Mon Bazo with that one. Let's see, yeah, then Cornelius. Cornelius originally was, I thought of Glyven, the guy off of Simpsons, and then I just put a little bit of a twist onto it to match more of my nasally voice, and that became Ken for Mr. Prepper, which then evolved into later on Cornelius from No Place Like Home. And I do enjoy doing that voice. I can't do it for very long because I do have to go so nasally. But I think it also has a little bit got to do with the raccoons. If you guys ever watched that 1980s cartoon, there was a bunch of pigs that were on there. And they was go, "Oh, Cedric!" In which then there was another character, and I can't remember if it was Cedric or one of the raccoons, Bert or something like that, that had that nasally voice, like, "Oh no, what's going on here?" But that's a lot of that comes from there too. So those are the two things that I had used in order to bring out the voice called Cornelius now. So I can't wait to use them more as more and more games come out, because it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. You folks get a really good enjoyment out of it. I've actually had people reach out to me for Medieval's Dynasty when I was doing the Unighost voice. And they're like, "Wow, I thought that was part of the game. I didn't realize it was you." Now talk about a compliment from being a complete amateur and being told that it sounded like it was a character in game. Like, I was over the moon with that. So thank you. Like I said, I have such an awesome, amazing community. You folks are all awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Really, I do mean it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can pull off Jimmy Stewart? Oh, nice. Oh, man, I haven't... Ugh. Okay, my experience with Jimmy Stewart was he was probably on the television when we came in for lunch on the farm. But otherwise... yeah, not so much Jimmy Stewart was in my life. No. What else was there? What else? So there was, now, are you talking about the Reverend Jimmy Stewart, or are you talking about the actor Jimmy Stewart? Hold on, I should probably get a clarification on that one. Because for me, every time somebody says Jimmy Stewart, all I can think of is that preacher guy on TV all the time. Oh, the actor, okay. Armician, my noise and will be animal when he goes, "Oh man, oh man." Actually, you want to know what's hilarious? My brother's nickname is Animal. Reason being for that is because he was 2 years old and my parents caught him on the top of the curtains. A little bugger was able to use his toes and his grip strength at the age of 2 to climb the curtains. I didn't think that was possible, but yep, it was. So that's where he got his nickname Animal from. Not from the or anything like that. No, this was just because you just climbed those things like no problem. Like, jeez. But mind you, when I was about 5 or 6, I used to be able to do that where you run up against the wall and then do a backflip. I used to be able to do that. I don't want to break my neck now. I'm a little bit old, and I think I'm a little bit not going to have that happen. So I don't think I'd be successful in my attempt on that. So yeah, I will take my 50-year-old bones and keep them from being broken. You know what I mean? Oh, Jimmy Swagger. Oh, you're right. Yes, 100%. Yeah, funny how my brain from when I was young still locks in as Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy Stewart was a fantastic actor. He did the Miracle on 34th Street and all that type of stuff. Fantastic actor. You know, little Charlie. Oh, you know that guy. Well, the bank is owed a whole bunch of money. Maybe we should take care of that. I gotta watch Miracle on 34th Street. It's been a lot of years. Woohoo! Got another one off to the prep room. Love it! Love it! Let's see. E. E to me, please. No, wait a minute. I need a big one. Give me a big one. Give me a big one. What? No big one. Why no big one? Are we done with the big bones? Oh, we still have Triceratops and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm really afraid here, folks, that all we're going to get is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a Triceratops, and a whole bunch of those Ornithomimus edmontonius. I am afraid that's what we're looking at. Wait, where you going? Travel, knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. Thank you. In the cleaning station, deliver fossil. Dang it. Deliver fossil. Dang it. Dang. Okay, we're out of the big bones now. All right. Big bone. Big bone. That's a quote from the 10th Kingdom. Oh, nice. Hey, boo-boo. How about you go get me a picnic biscuit, huh?
Okay, Yogi. Let me just go do that. Oh, Cindy Bear, what are you doing there? Oh, Yogi.
Wow, I've never attempted to do them. Ever. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. And I used to have a dog named Yogi. Hey, boo-boo. Let's go see what the ranger has in his picnic basket, huh? Hey, boo-boo. Well, heavens to Murgatroyd, oh suffering succotash. No, I can't do the cat. Can't do the Pink Panther. Then there was a Huckleberry Hound. That was another good one. Man, I'm gonna have to watch like the Yogi Bear's Christmas thing in order to get those voices back, because I'm just going purely off memory what they sounded like. And then there was remember Humphrey the Bear? First you pick it up, then you put it in the bag, then you do boom boom. No, first you pick no. First you stick it around the ground, then you pick it up, put it in the bag, boom boom. Yeah, that's how it went. Oh, Mr. Snagglepuss, exit stage right. Yes, I remember that. Oh man. Yeah, Huckleberry Hound. Man, haven't heard of him in a very, very, very long time. But then again, we haven't heard of the Hamburglar or any of the McDonald's characters since the mid-80s. Which really ticks me off because the Hamburglar was my favorite one. They could get rid of that Ronald McDonald. He's just a joker. It was the Hamburglar that made everything all good. But then again, I also had a sister who would be like, I'm going to Hamburgle you, and then she'd take a bite of your burger. So... lots of fun with the family when we're kids. Wow, these ones are nice and quick to clean. I like that. So while I was taking my time to cool off there yesterday out in the garage and such, I went and finished off Season 1 of Gold Rush. So that's pretty cool. I look forward to seeing more of what's going on. I'm not a fan of... Oh, crap. What the hell? The Dakota Boys, though. I don't know. Yeah, the dad just... I don't know. He just rubs me the wrong way. I just get this feeling like he's a shyster. I don't know why. And I can't think of anything in particular that he's done on the show that I should form that opinion, you know? And it bugs me a little bit that I have that gut feeling for him. His kid, you know, I like his kid, the son, I think his name is Dan or something like that. You know, like he's doing what he can, but he's playing underneath like his dad's rules all the time and everything, right? Like, so I just don't know. I don't know. I would like to get through more seasons to see if that changes my mind on that one guy, the one fellow there. But yeah, I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right. Like, it's the same type of feeling I get at most jobs that I walk away from after, you know, a couple of weeks. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to put up with this type of crap. No, forget it. Not worth it. You got the wrong people in power, you know, like, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is about him. I just don't like him. That Tony Beats character, I totally get where he comes from. He's Dutch. He's a Dutch businessman, and you know the way they look at it is everything has got a dollar price. So I mean, he's not acting. He is the way that he is, just from the culture, the way that the culture is. Clowns are creepy. You know, I can't say too much to that. I've never been one of those kids who was afraid of things or anything like that. You know, it's like, oh, hey, look, there's a snake. Okay, well, I'll just step over here, and as long as it's not, you know, as long as I'm not bugging it, it won't bug me. Now, I've had, you know, spiders land on me and stuff, and it's like, oh, okay, well, here, let's just, you know, move you off with this. You know, I'm not sitting there trying to swipe at it or slap at it or anything. I think one of the biggest jolts I've ever had in my life came from frickin' Farmer's Life video game when that ghost just appeared out of nowhere. It made me actually jump. Like, what? Besides sound sensitivity, stuff like that. Like, if I'm walking down the street and somebody comes right up behind me and hits the horn, yeah, I'm probably going to jump. And I'm probably going to go into a cramping session. You know, some people might look at it and go, oh my god, he's having a seizure. No, I'm extremely cramping at the moment. I want to kick your ass. Get over here. Yeah, no, otherwise, yeah. No, it's never... I'm just too aware of my surroundings, I think, is what the biggest thing is. I'm an extremely observant person. Doesn't mean that I clue in on what's going on, but I'm an extremely observant person. What, pup? What? You're going to have to wait just a second, okay? She's asking me to go outside, and she's doing the, it's not a question of when, Daddy, it's a question of now. So, okay, I'll go let her up. Be right back, folks. Yes, puppy. I see. Well, I'm glad I let her out when I did, because I have not seen her jog in a while. And she jogged to the backyard to the grass. So it's like, oh, she really, really had to go. Oh, I'm glad I didn't ask her to wait. Because I would have been cleaning up a mess. She don't wait. She's old. She's like, well, if you're not going to let me out, then fine. I'll just piss on the carpet right here. So, yeah, no. Oh, barbecue ribs. Ooh, I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Ooh, I want my baby back, baby back. Chili's, baby back ribs. We didn't have Chili's up here in Canada. Actually, I don't know if we have a Chili's up here in Canada. If we do, I've never eaten there personally, but we do have a place called Tony Roma's. Damn, they've got these baby pork ribs. It's just too bad everything else that they serve there is absolute crap. So the ex and I would get 2 pounds of baby backs, and then I would go to the grocery store and pick up everything to make my own coleslaw make my own fries, all that type of stuff. Because, well, their fries were overly greasy and they weren't savory. They were cooked in like a straight up... Oh, jambalaya. Oh, that sounds good. Murder Mac! How's it going, man? How you doing, dude? But yeah, oh, yeah. So, yeah, whenever we went to Tony Roma's, we would just order the ribs, and then I would end up making the rest of the side dishes, condiments, everything else that you can think of I made. But their ribs and their dipping sauce for their ribs were amazing. I will not ever say anything bad about the quality of their ribs. Just was everything else. Like, their cornbread was disgusting. I love cornbread. But whatever shake and bake mix thing that they were trying to sell off as cornbread was not cornbread. That was just gross. Just blech. So needless to say, I'm never going to do that again. All right, management. We got another skill point, so let's put one on, I don't know, plastering. Go to workers. Do we got any more? 3 workers available. As a manager overseeing work in a museum lab, you can queue up 3 stones for workers to clean. Perfect! We'll grab that, and then we'll come over here when we get another 5 employees, and we'll get the secondary laboratory assistants, which will make the cleaning process even faster. Woohoo! Sweet. Now, how... Is that what this sign is here for? Is this how we upgrade our... Oh, is this how we put down designs and everything? No, I want to upgrade... the museum. How do we... It says it's unlocked. Prestige 1. Prestige 2. 3. But nothing's changed in here. I would think that when you upgrade, things would change. I don't understand. Earth oven chili and cornbread? Oh. Ah, nice, E-Buzz, nice. Ah, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good there, little Mac. Glad to hear it. Day off or break time? So, yeah. Oh, and I think I just heard my doggo scratch out the door, so I'll get rid of the plaster on this, and we'll send it off to the fossil place. Be prepped. I just want to see this. I want to see this. I want to see this. If it gives me ready to assemble 3, bone sets in queue, 1 of 3. Sweet. All right. No, you work today. Oh, you already got off at 4:30? Nice. Food times. You bet, Jeebus. All right, I'll be right back myself. I'm going to go let the puppy in. Momento. Un momento, por favor. Oh, I tell you, yesterday's bad luck is definitely turned into today's good luck. My brother just brought over the recycling bin from the backyard, so I don't have to take all the recycling all the way out there. He's like, oh no, I had some down here to do too, so thought I'd bring it over. Like, sweet, thanks, bro. Thing is a pain in the butt and cumbersome to move around. Right here is where I gotta go. Before we do that, let's go notificaciones. No, knowledge. Deliver. 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 And deliver. No free space. Okay. Fossils management. Skeleton management. Stones database. See, like everything here... It says it's all been excavated, so I don't know. I do not know. Notifications, management. Let's go back to F2. That's this here. I just want to see how we upgrade the museum. Okay, over time you'll be able to advance to a higher rank. Trust me and upgrade your museum when you have enough prestige points. Oh, okay. Continue. So if we go F3, does anybody see this prestige points that we're supposed to spend? Like I see this prestige level 1, 2, 3, but I don't see any prestige points. I don't get it. Later. Yep. I'm surprised at how many people get a chuckle out of that. I've been told many times that, you know, they just love me doing the laters at the end of stream. A, that tells me you guys are making it that far. And B, it's, I don't know, I guess it's a good catchphrase, I guess. I'm not sure. Clean this all up. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a lot of itty bitty style stone or cleaning. So we'll just put that to the fossil prep room. I want one that ain't going to be too many bones, and then I'll work on that one while the scientists are doing the others. But yeah, if this game is only just the Ornithomismisis, the Triceratops, and the T-Rex, oy vey. That was a lot of work over 3 years for not much. Looks like small bones again. Too small. I'm looking for like a skeleton, like a head thing. You got up 3 mil already. 3.6 mil. Jeez, man. Now, just too dang bad that you couldn't exchange that video game currency for real currency. You know what I mean? What the heck? Oh, what? Can I do it again? Oh, there we go. We can just set them here instead of having to put them over there. Love it. Love that. Once again, it would be nice if they had a better tutorial system to help us through that. Just saying. Yeah, we'd all be set. Damn rights. Dang rights, man. Deliver. Deliver. And deliver. Alright, let's see what we got. Come on. Thank you. Oh, and, hey, something else. I have seen the, oh, what do they call them? The Bourne movies? But I haven't seen the last one. The, I think it's called just Jason Bourne or something like that. And I have not seen that one yet. So that's something I might do tonight. I might watch that instead of doing a Gold Rush episode. I don't want to burn out with too much Gold Rush because I'm that type of person where it's like, yeah, watch too much. And then it's like something that I put to the side and then I never finish. You know what I mean? Okay, great. We got the one that is buggered up. All right, let me just zoom in here, see if we can rotate it enough to get it to work. Negative. So now we have to wait. This was in the playtest that it was broken. It never got fixed. And so this is the Dromaeosaurus albertiensis back right limb. If you happen to know what that is, send it straight to the fossil room. I'm going to have to wait for this to finish, and then I'm going to have to send this off, I think, because it says send to fossil preparation room down here. I think that's the only way you can get around this particular bone set. It is broken. Will it work? Oh, thank you. It worked. Woo! All right. So yeah, if you can't do a bone because it's completely messed up, that's how you fix it. You send it off. What the hell was that? Hold on. Ah, neighbor's getting skip the dishes. Just saw a big flash of light come through my curtain, and then it was kerflump. What the hell? I go and look out, and there's a big Dodge 2500 out there delivering skip the dishes food. Okay, so that one seemed to work this time. Don't get it. And this is the same thing. Well, at least it says Dromaeosaurus albertiensis. So maybe there's 4 dinosaurs in the entire game? Wow. I was hoping for a Brachiosaurus or a Brontosaurus, whatever the heck they named it nowadays. Stegosaurus, you know, a Dilophosaurus. It'd be nice to have, you know, at least, you know, say 6 animals from each epoch, right? From each period. From Jurassic, Triassic, Mesozoic. Hey, I've been to Drumheller. I've been to the Royal Dino Museum. I know what that's all about. Went and saw Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness on the 6th. Nice! Nice! I gotta wait until that comes out to Netflix or Disney or something like that. And then I'll watch it. What's the next Disney release going to be for the TV series? Because I know they had Mandalorian, they've done Moon Knight, they've done Star Wars. Is Obi-Wan the next one coming out? Yeah, I think Obi-Wan should be the next one scheduled to come out in Disney+. If so, yay! I just really hope we're at this point in time, though, that Fast and Furious is done. You know what I mean? I really do hope that that's it. That's the end of the series. They just keep going. Obi-Wan is on the 27th. Nice. So that means we should expect In the Mouth of Madness to be about mid-June, which will be awesome. I'll take that, because around mid-June is my birthday, June 20th, so I cannot wait. Not because of presents or anything along those lines, but it's just, hey, I made it around this planet here without dying this year. So doing good, doing good. I made it past the pandemics phase of the COVID. Now we just got to get ourselves through the aftermath of the pandemic. What can you do? Keep on trucking every day. Protect yourself, protect those that you love. And last ones. Sweet. That was a quick and easy one to put together. Why can't they all be like that? Alright, let's order another 2 in. Obi-Wan is only 6 parts? Oh, okay. I thought Outer Range was only 6 parts, because my brother had mentioned that. It's like, oh, it's, you know, it's a short series, like only 6 parts. But I think he might have gotten them mixed up because there's 8 parts to it. It's an interesting series, I'll give you that. Outer Range has been really good, really confusing, which means I like it. It's got some Western drama style, I'm guessing, like, you know, the old Dawson's Creek, you know, that type style thing going on. As well as it's got... here we go, here we go. Here's the head for a Dromaeosaurus. Okay, that was weird. Did we just get a larger brush or something? Because this thing is like just burning through these ones. Wow. Or are the bones just that small? Gonna have to rotate those ones. Moon Knight was awesome. Nowhere near as graphic as the comics. Nowhere near the amount of canon that's in the graphic novels for Moon Knight. I mean, the guy is richer than Tony Stark, for Christ's sakes. Right? So, yeah, I mean, he is in the graphic novels. He is what Tony Stark would be, try to achieve type of thing. But yeah, they didn't portray any of that in the TV rendition of it. But yes, definitely, yeah, because it is Disney, I can understand why it wasn't as graphic as I'm accustomed to from what the story is of Moon Knight. But at the same time, I get it. Disney, they gotta make money, so they gotta hit a broader audience. So I can understand it. But yeah, it's nowhere near the canon that was in the graphic novels. They do a little tiny bit when it comes to Horus and stuff like that, but there's still been a lot of movie or television license put into the story of Moon Knight on that series. But it was great. It was fantastically done. Not sure who the director was on that one, but I'd say they did a fantastic job with the actor choice as well. I love that actor. And I was wondering, I won't spoil it for you folks, but I was wondering when a certain thing would happen, and it took until the last episode for it to pop, and I was like, okay, that's what I wanted right there. I wanted more of X. But they at least teased it on the very last episode of it. So I was like, okay, maybe we'll get to see a bit more of the canon that comes out of the graphic novels, maybe if they do a season 2. Like, okay. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, I don't want to wreck it for those who haven't seen it yet, because it is good. Outer Range was good. I really can't tell you too much what I think of Gold Rush, because you can tell that it's all scripted plantings, meaning that whoever the camera guy is or producer, whoever's talking to these people, you can tell that their conversations are within a context of something. I can't remember, there was one guy that was like, well, yeah, of course stuff like this pisses me off. And it's like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. The guy's just not talking to the camera. He's not live streaming. You know what I mean? So I can understand where that comes from. But yeah, it's mostly scripted. And like things like, guys popping off and everything. And, welcome to working in a very stressful, very remote environment. Yeah, I've had what we called a few princesses in the oil field leave because they couldn't handle getting, every 2 words was a curse. It's like, wow, why'd you come to the oil field? We're not here to baby you, we're here to work. If you want to be baby, go back home to your mama. It was bad there for a little while. Just, I'm here to make big money, but I'm not going to, work. I'm like, oh, well, no, sorry. Bonuses will be handed out accordingly, and if you get a big fat 0, that means that, yeah, you probably aren't meant to be here. You gotta work, and you gotta work hard. You also gotta make sure that you're watching for your buddy's back, as your buddy's watching your back too, because it is dangerous. It's absolutely dangerous. There is no room for, crybaby girl stuff out there when we're dealing with 35 MPa. Those pipes go. You gotta be ready. You can't be, asleep at the pump, at the pumper truck. You gotta be, ready to take action. Just had so many guys that just wouldn't, who shouldn't have ever been hired. It's unfortunate, but yeah, no, there was a lot of it. Then of course, then you're short-handed. So now for the next, 18, 25 days, whatever that you're out at the location, you were having to pull extra duty because you end up, we lost 2 guys because they're princesses. Yeah, Mickey, and that's what Jeremy was saying earlier. Yep. Like, and I was saying too, like, it's just too bad that it hurts my channel to play that game. I quite enjoyed it. After they got everything all fixed up, and got it to the first DLC there, that's when the game finally came into its own. They got rid of all the simple Unity errors. Like, that was my biggest complaint with them, was that, come on, these are well-known Unity errors. You pick something up, you look down at it, and you jump, and you go to space. Why wasn't Playway even advising them to take a look and see at, what is it that they could be doing, better with just the engine, like what they know is going to cause an issue? There was nothing. It was just, no. It was like they were brand new developers, had never seen a Unity game or had never done any homework for a Unity game to know that, there's just simple things that, this is what Unity does. But yeah, no, I wish it was, I really do. I really wish that it was good for the channel. I'm trying to do my best to slowly grow, but not, go stupid, like I said, where I'm doing like just tips and tricks videos and how-tos and, things like that. I'll leave that for the guys that have that mentality of selling out. Or, okay, I can't even say it's selling out. I'll leave that for the guys who set up a channel around that. If I wanted to do that instead of just hanging out with some great peeps, then I would have made a tips and tricks channel type of thing. But nah, my channel's always been about, hanging with good peeps. I've always loved streaming. When my little guy was, first born, I couldn't do that much streaming, so I did a bunch of recording. And in order to record, meant I had to go over to YouTube. And just, yeah. I think I've only ever had to ban bots. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I've never had somebody come in here that we've had to ban out in all my years on YouTube. Had bots, but never an individual person. Yeah. There's such a great community and everything else that they come in, they see what's going on, then they join in as, part of the great community. At least I think that's what's probably happening, because I've had to have somebody who's got, troll on their brain, who's ready to come in, but I've never had it. So yeah, knock on wood as well for you. Yep. But do you remember the days of Twitch there, Little Mac? Like, it was constant. You were always constantly getting rid of trolls and everything, man. I've had nothing like that on YouTube, and I love it. I absolutely love this community here. Like I said, I would dual stream to Twitch if they would get rid of their stupid "we own your content" crap. I would do it. I would go over there. I would take the affiliate program. But as it is right now, I've never touched the affiliate program. I've gotten it. Like, they've reached out to me several times saying, hey, come on back. You've got affiliate rankings. And it's like, no. You guys said that you own my content. Nope, not going to happen. I'm an artiste in that aspect. You do not own my stuff. You do not own my thought process. Therefore, you do not own the content that I put out on a live stream. You're an idiot if you think you can have that intellectual property that is stored in my head 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for upcoming on 45 years. You don't own that crap. Now, if it was something that I made for Twitch that I was being paid for them to make under their direct supervision, like a company, then maybe I would consider they would have the right to IP rights. But no, not at all. Little Mac, it is confusing as hell. The original demo that came out was fantastic. Loved it. Caveman loved it. We had great times playing that demo, prologue, whatever it was, over and over and over again. And it did so well on Steam that Playway's like, oh, we got to go push this out to Kickstarter so we can get more money coming in. So instead of Playway themselves investing the money, they would prefer not to put a single dime in more than they have to and get public funding. So that's what they did with Dinosaur Fossil Hunter. They went straight over to Kickstarter so that they didn't have to give more money to the developers in order to create more. However, I can guarantee you that they are taking their percentage of sales, including what they've gotten from Kickstarter. I can guarantee it. You know, do as little as possible, but take as much as they can. That is the Playway model. And they really don't like it when you call them out on it, but there's been so many people calling them out on it now that there is not a damn thing that they can do about it. They've made their bed, and now they're sleeping in it. You know what I mean? Okay, let's take a look here and see our management, see if we got the... Ooh, we got another skill point. Mud removing. Wait, is that it? Yeah, that's why I think this game is pretty short, Little Mac. I mean, I've been averaging around 2-hour streams, and this is my 5th stream. I haven't played anything off camera. And I think we are almost done. By the time we're done cleaning up all these bones, then we're going to do... no workers available. Then we'll go ahead and upgrade this somehow? Like, I have no idea how to upgrade the museum. It says that we are upgradable. No, nothing in here. Okay. Museum storage crates with skeleton delivery area. Okay. Place of deposit for crates with skeletons. Yeah, see, like... Museum physically get them back and complete the dinosaur skeleton. Okay, museum storage bone set delivery area. Skeleton assembly room. So I guess that's what this is supposed to be, the skeleton assembly room. I have not found any more Triceratops parts, so I'm almost tempted to put that away. But yeah, I have no idea. And there's nothing here to say to upgrade. It just says, this gives us a prestige roadmap and it says, use your prestige points to upgrade. Upgrade what? Like, are they automatically doing it? State Museum of Paleontology. Like, okay, well, what are we right now? We are a city museum of paleontology. So there's got to be a way to upgrade this. We are on level 4 of prestige, but there's nothing to show you how to do it. You go into this messages here, new city museum, glad to hear you became the operator. There's nothing there. You go over towards these notifications. There's nothing there to tell you how to spend it. You go to the F2 panels for help. Museum prestige. It says prestige partial points. Here we go. Okay, yeah. You receive your first museum prestige points. Yeah. Cleaning and completing set of bones. Okay. Oop, nope. Oh, I see. And then you get placing your complete dinosaur skeletons on exhibit will give you prestige points. You'll receive points for decorating displays and exhibition halls. Okay. And it says, oh, crap. It says upgrade the museum's rank. Over time, your museum will be able to advance to a higher rank. Check the prestige roadmap, F3, and upgrade your museum when you have enough prestige points. See, like, this is all changed now. Like, there's green, beautiful things on here. And it says upgrade museum down here. Okay, I'm seeing it. It says upgrade museum. All right. Come over here. Go to F3. It's like it's already... Oh, I understand. Okay, so we are a city museum of paleontology. It took me this long to figure this out. We are a city museum of paleontology. We've done level 1 of it, level 2, and level 3. We're now working on our state museum of paleontology. So when that's filled up, I bet you will then get that button down here to then upgrade. That would be nice if the developer had given us that information. Grr. Legger. Deliver. And deliver. Alright, see, we got one there. Can I put another one over here? Oh, I can put another one over here. There you go. And we'll get one more delivered. I figure this is the easiest way to do things. But yeah, otherwise, the game is really confusing. Whereas the original demo prologue, everything was very well explained to you. This portion here that I'm doing right now, breaking all these bones up and such. Well, when you came over to here in the prologue and the demo, you really had good control. You could move, you could zoom in and out like really, really well, like really detailed, really tiny things and such. Yeah, not so much now. Like, I'm only doing half of these bones, but as you can see, half of these bones are disappearing. Like, I haven't even done the other side yet, but in the demo and the prologue, you had to do all the sides and do a really, really good job of it. It's been Nintendoized. It's been dumbed down to make things a lot easier for the lazy folk. You know what I mean? Now, I could totally understand that if, you know, you have bad eyes or things along those lines, that you would really want the ability to zoom in. Well, I am zoomed in as far as I can. Unless I right click on the bone. And this is as close as I can get that way. But then as soon as you're done the bone, it zooms yourself back out again. So you're constantly having to reset your views. Once again, that's a big no-no on the developer's part. That's not something you do. This is something that all the larger companies out there know, just because they've gone out and they've paid good money to have companies come in and basically tell them what they can and can't do when it comes to human psychological things. For example, you never set up your players to fail unless the game is meant to be like that, where you replay over and over and over again. But you never set up a game where something is going to just piss the person off that they shut it down. This game has got a lot of that when it comes to their explanations of stuff. Because as you can see, I've already dug up all the bones in game, I think. I don't think that there's another place on the map for us to go. There's only 2 excavation areas. That's it that I have been able to see on the map. We grabbed all the bones and everything else well before I was even close to having all my skill sets filled out. So it's kind of like they want you to go in there, grab one bone, clean it up, go back to the excavation site, grab another bone, clean it up. Now you got yourself some skill extra that you can use to make your excavating easier. Whereas we just spent, what, 3 full episodes, possibly 4 episodes of doing nothing but just digging stuff up, not getting really any big jumps in experience to bring up our skill points. So yeah, that's a failure point on the developers for, you know, setting people up to fail. They didn't at any one point in time did they put any type of common sense in there going, oh, we should probably make it obvious that this is a very small, you know, game, that this is how you need to play it. You really don't know how to play the game to its to the way it's intended until after you've finished it one time around. Now, that's fine and dandy for kids between the age of 6 and 10, but anybody after that knows better and gets pissed off. So, yeah, that's one thing that this game didn't do right. Otherwise, though, I can't say I complain a lot about the game. I just point out a lot of the issues that they have with this game so far, what they could have done to fix it, but I'm still playing it. I quite enjoy the concept of the game. It is doable, just not doable easy. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that just comes natural in this game. It's all a bit of a fight to figure everything out. And that's a definite failure on the developer part. That's a failure on the publisher part for not directing the developers to do better. Instead, it's oh, okay, well, you made this much for us on the Kickstarter. Okay, When the game comes out to full release, we're probably only going to see maybe a 10% of what we'd gotten through the Kickstarter and original early access. So we're not going to put any more money into it. That is exactly the feeling I get from this game. Apparently I can't grab that bone. Can't grab that one. Why not? I'm going to grab this one. There you go. Yeah, man. Otherwise, though, yeah, definitely. If you have all the facts and everything else, like you know what you're going into when you get this game, I'd still say it's a good game. It's a good game once you've played it once, then you'll know how the game was supposed to have been played. Then you can go back if you want and do it the way that they wanted it to be done and have a less frustrating time with it and enjoy it more. This is not a game that I would say that you're a one and done. I would say this is a game that you probably play 2, possibly 3 times depending on your age. That way you can set up different exhibitions and things like that as well. We haven't done that yet, so I think this is the end of all the dinos that we can get. So our next episode will be us putting everything together. So I will probably go off cam. I finish cleaning up all these dino bones and then getting as many workers as possible put in as well. Because right now it doesn't make any sense for the amount of workers that you're allowed to have, because we'll be done all the bones before we can even get there. There has to be more. If there isn't, ouch, they screwed up. You know what I mean? So let's take a look here at this map. As you can see, there's only 2 dig sites. I hope to God that there's going to be a couple more. Like, why they're way up north of Edmonton when all the Badlands and everything else is right... Hold on. Let me get the white dot there. Dang it. Hold on. Just turn the DPI down to snail's pace. There we go. And right about... there. Perfect. Finally. That is Drumheller, Alberta. Just directly east of the city I live in. I live in Calgary. It takes me about an hour and 40 minutes at... well, I would say highway speeds, but our highways are still pretty packed. We only have 2-lane highways for the majority. So you get all the rigs on the right side, and then you end up getting all the slow pokes who think that, doing 6 above the speed limit to get around all these trucks and everything else is, that's what they're supposed to do. No, go faster, damn it. And get back into that lane if you're only doing 6 over. There's people doing like 15, 16 over that want to ram you up the butt. I think there's only 6 dinos in the game with 12 skeletals. The skellies, and down the road they'll add 9 more dinos. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, no worries, Matt. No worries. Sorry, I didn't... Oh, man. Okay, I have a bit of a... Okay, my eyes are going, right? Okay, not gonna lie. Old man eyes are starting to happen. Can't read anything in front of my face. But that bluish green color that I'm seeing from your name, Matt, that fuzzes out on me. I've never had that happen, but that aqua green color, that fuzzes out on me. Huh. So I thought it was just all Armician writing. Now that now that I've gone over and started looking at the names. Duh. So yeah, okay. Because normally I just look at the avatar. I don't really look at the person's names, but now that my eyes are starting to go, I think I'm going to have to start looking at names. Old age problems, right? Old age. But once again, thank you, and thank you some more, Mr. Matt. Everybody, let's give a round of love over to the Matt. He came through with a large 100+ donation here, so I could get my truck up and running again. So thank you from me, thank you from the community, and a definite big thank yous from the caveman. He's definitely going to be excited when I talk to him. I haven't talked to him yet since he's gotten home from school. I wasn't going to bug him in school, obviously. Tell him that, hey, truck tire's fixed. Yeah, get to see you this weekend, pal. So he doesn't know yet. So he's going to be super stoked. He's going to be super stoked tonight. He's going to be super excited. So merci beaucoup, monsieur. Need more clickbait videos. Yeah, I could do clickbait videos. I've done a couple in the past where right off at the very start, I go, okay, guys, that was a clickbait thumbnail for you. That was clickbait. I did that on purpose. Because I've had a lot of people say, well, you know, if you did more editing, if you were to do this, if you acted more like this person, it's like, then it wouldn't be my stream, wouldn't it? I'd be a copycat of some, like Jacksepticeye or Game Edge or any of those guys, right? Like, no. The original intention for my YouTube was only to be just a hobby. If and or when I can get onto the full disability and everything else with the government, it will have to go back to that way. Like, I mean, I might even have to go to the point where I have to demonetize my channel because they're like, no, when you're on this type of benefit, you cannot make any money whatsoever. And if that's the case, then that's fine. I totally understand the rules and everything else, even though I might be capable of getting the YouTube monetized, and that doesn't necessarily mean that I should be, you know what I mean? While on, what do they call it? AISH? Yeah, AISH. Extremely something severely handicapped. I can't remember something. Acute. I can't remember. But yeah, no, basically, so we're still waiting for that. If my doctor, the diagnosing doctor, were to ever come back from sabbatical, it would take me maybe 3 months and I'd be on it. But because of what happened with that doctor, the reason why he's on sabbatical is his partner was killed in the office. They had a guy come in with a machete, and my doctor tried to save his partner's life. Didn't happen, unfortunately. The gentleman did pass away. He was a fantastic doctor, by the way. I've actually seen that doctor that I had passed on. Just amazing guy, amazing guy. It's unfortunately that, you know, there aren't more securities for doctors. I wish there was. Yeah. And it was, you know, it was a mentally disturbed individual that had done the crime and everything else, had been from a very long time in life. I've actually ran into the individual at that doctor's office before while he was going for appointments, and I was in there waiting for my appointments. But I could never have told you, like, oh yeah, I expected him to do that. No, never. I mean, yes, you could definitely tell that there was a lot of health issues, mental health issues going on. But he never seemed to be a violent person. But no, he ended up wigging out and unfortunately used a machete, and the partner is no longer with us. And so my doctor said that he was going to take an undisclosed time frame for sabbatical. So I have no idea when he's coming back. So I had to go see another doctor in order to get things moving. Now, this doctor cannot see to find any of my doctor's personal notes. All he has is what they call the Netcare notes, which is the information that's on the computer to say that I saw Dr. So-and-so this day was prescribed this. That's about it. Yeah, there's nothing like somebody running up beside you and then just hanging out. Yeah. I've had to deal with some pretty interesting scenarios in my lifetime with mental health people. Well, that is 3 out of 3. Whoops, my bad. There's no known space to... What? Yes, there is. Just drop the damn thing. Thank you. Christ. That was interesting. No matter where I went, it was like going, nope, can't put it here. Nope, can't put it there. Nope, can't put it there. Then why did you let me pick it up if I can't put it back down then? Jeez. Yeah, things like that. You know, things like that just tell me that it's either lazy development or it's inexperienced development. Definitely, it's lazy publishers because they put out how many crap ton of games a year? They can definitely set up something that's called an SOP, a standard operating procedure, for all the companies that they have working for them. If they haven't done that already, then it just goes to show how much more they are invested into the money, not into the products. Yeah. Oh, somebody was trying to tell me yesterday that Poland wants Kiev or something as payment for bringing in all these refugees. What? I haven't heard anything like that in our news. But then again, I mean, hey, yes, I am part of North American news. We don't get everything. So, I mean, I do my own little bit of homework. I do watch, or at least I try to, because, oh my God, some of that Russian news agency crap, boy, these guys are out to lunch and then some. I'm sorry, but when they start talking about, white Russians living white lives and everything else, it was like, who's calling who a Nazi now? Wow, what? Yeah, it was getting pretty thick there, especially getting closer and closer to that Victory Day thing that they had. It was like, wow. But I've noticed that like 2 days before on the Pravka website there, they've changed their tune about, now it's about, now they're holding the Donbass and Luhansk, Mariupol, and all that. They're going to basically clean out all the Nazi vermin that are there. And they're not talking about further forward aggressions. If anything, I think I've seen more that either they're giving up ground or the Ukrainians are taking back more ground. But I can't trust the news that we get on the daily anymore. So, I have to do my own homework, and there's only so many hours in the day that I got to get stuff done. So I can't do that much homework on it. So I'm really up in the air, on about what's going on over there, I hate to see anyone going through that, but at the same time, there's not much that I can do about it from here other than, try to help, send tax dollars for human aid. I mean, if there was something that I could do here to help out over there, whether, be, sewing socks or something, you know what I mean? I would help. I hate to see what's going on over there. There's too much loss of life. If it was just soldier on soldier, I would concede to that, but it's not soldier on soldier. There's unfortunately way too many civilians being injured and hurt, and there's not very many places for them to go. I'll be honest, Canada isn't probably even able to take in 20,000 people, refugees. I doubt we could do that. We do not have the housing. We definitely do not have the jobs nor the economy coming out of COVID right now. So if they were to come over here, we couldn't give them a decent quality of life. They might as well just, sit inside like a halfway home shelter type of thing, with nothing for them to do or feel good about themselves, to feel like they're doing something for their own country. We aren't set up for that anymore. We've taken in so many immigrants over the last 25 years that anything that we had built up is now no longer available. We didn't keep up with trying to stay ahead. So I do hope that's something that, we can provide here in the near future. Hopefully we can get some jobs going on in that for, building houses, like lower income houses. I mean, if Elon Musk can live in that, that $50,000 foldable home thing that he's living in, I can't see why lower income folks that would fit shouldn't be able to at least be able to buy something along those lines. Like, they're just not even available up here. It's scary. I mean, Jesus, if there was a house out there that I could have bought for 50,000 or less on like 3 acres of land, and now this is the house, not the land. I'm talking about the house. That, if the house itself was like 50,000 or less, that had, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a kitchen, that's large enough to be like a kitchen / entertaining area, then I have no problems of using the outdoors as my living room. I am living in a room. Why can't I live outside? You know what I mean? That's what I'm all about. I wouldn't mind, like, not these like tiny homes, but I mean, like, a good, whatever it is, I guess it'd be like 28 or 30 feet by 30 feet or something. Should be more than enough for me and my son. Especially if, if I have a shed or, a vehicle garage or carport or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, I have my shed, my gardening shed, I call it, so that's not an issue. I got lots of storage space for stuff outside the house for all the outdoor tools. I mean, that only cost me, at the time, this was before lumber went absolutely stupid, it cost me about $2,500 to make, and it's collapsible, so I can set it up and take it down with 2 other guys. It takes 3 people. Probably, if I wasn't so buggered up, it'd probably take only 2 people to be able to take it up and down, but I can't get in there and help, support the roof and everything else while another guy climbs the ladder and puts the bolting system in, stuff like that. But that's the way I designed it and built it, was so that way you could set it up, then pick it up and take it down. It should take you less than an hour and a half to completely tear that building down. Right down to transportable frames. You can just put it onto a flat deck or in the back of a box of a truck even. And you can carry the entire building. But that's just how I rolls. Is the pizza guy still running? Pizza guy. Uh-oh, you're going to have to fill me in. I've had so much stuff going on the last couple of days that pizza guy, I'm not catching the reference. Now, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go catch it. I know that joke, but pizza guy. I am the pizza guy. I make my own pizza. I do. And Caveman loves my homemade pizza. To the point that he got his mom, he got her to, what do they call those? Oh, the Facebook Market thing there. He saw that there was these... Here, I'll go show you. Hold on. Alright, so yeah, Captain Caveman saw on, because the ex, she's a shopaholic, so she was looking around in the Facebook Marketplace, and he saw this. So I don't know if you can read that or anything, but these are 10-inch personal-size pizza baking stones, right? And he absolutely loves the pizza that I make at home. And we used to have a giant, I think it was 18-inch by, I think it was 13-inch or maybe 14-inch, 18 by 14, rectangular rock stone, baking stone that I used to make all my breads and everything else on. But, I mean, come on. You know, I've made over 60 loaves of bread on that thing. I mean, that's not including sourdough. That's just like white bread for sandwiches. I've made thousands of buns for like hamburgers and stuff like that. So over time, it died, right? It broke. It, you know, constant heating, cooling. So it died. No biggie. And so he was used to Daddy having those types of pizzas with a nice, crispy, hard, crunchy crust that he loves. He loves like a toasty crust, as he calls it. And so, yeah, he saw that for $10 and he's like, Mom, we got to get that for Dad. He's like, I'll use my own money if I have to, Mom, but we're getting that just so I can have Daddy's ultimate pizza. And yeah, he just loves it. And here's the thing. My kid's favorite pizza has got, well, obviously pizza sauce. It's got pepperoni. It's got mozza cheese, black olives, onions, mushrooms, green peppers. That to him is the ultimate pizza. Just absolutely loves it. I've made him meat lovers with like different like sausage meats. I've made him a whole bunch of different types. Nowhere near. He won't scarf down like more than 3 slices. But yeah, if I make him that particular pepperoni pizza the way that he loves it, with the onions, the mushrooms, the black olives, the green peppers, and pepperoni and everything, he will eat the entire 10-inch pizza. You gotta hold him back on that. Like, save half of that for lunch tomorrow, but you know, because he just loves it. And yeah, the ex, she'll go out and she'll order that type of stuff from the pizza delivery place, but the crust isn't crispy. The crust, even if she asks for thin crust, crispy, it's still not the way that he likes it. So he'll eat it, but he'll tell Mom the entire time that he's eating it that, yeah, Mom, Dad makes better. Yeah, Mom, I like Dad's better. So it's a bit of a dad proud moment there. Like, yeah, he knows what's good. He knows what's good. But I used to make my own pizza sauce and everything else until the price of canned tomatoes went frickin' through the roof. Who the hell wants to pay more than $4 for a can of tomatoes? And it takes 2 cans of tomatoes to create $1.99 can of pizza sauce. So it's like, I'm not going to spend $8 to make a pizza sauce that I can buy for $2 now. You know what I mean? Like, just forget that. That's funny that you mentioned that pizza too, because that's what Caveman and I... Well, he's got a choice. He's got a choice between having burgers for dinner or pizza for dinner. And we're going to be doing egg salad sandwiches for our lunches. So that's going to be our lunches this weekend. Egg salad. So I got to get myself a loaf of bread. I'm out of butter right at the moment, so... And butter is bloody expensive. Like, right now, it's cheaper for me to buy bakery bread than it is for me to actually make bread. Like, isn't that crazy? Right now, the way all the prices are, it's cheaper for me to buy the bread than it is for me to buy all the ingredients to make bread. Like, loaf for loaf, pound for pound. It is way cheaper. All right, so once again, we got ourselves, it looks like a really crappy mesh. Oh, we got it. We got it. All right, we don't have to worry about sending that off to the fossils. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Matt. Oh, definitely, definitely. Yeah. I'm hoping he leans towards pizza this weekend. I am. I'm definitely hoping that he is. But yeah, so definitely. Yeah, there will be pizza at some point. Either it's this week or it'll be next week. There will be pizza in my belly, that's for sure. It's all going to depend on what Caveman wants. If he wants his burgers, because we haven't done burgers in a while. So if he wants his burgers, it'll be burgers for dinner. Because I deep fry fries. I don't do the oven fries. I can do them, but because the way that my ex and I are, we don't eat too many deep fried foods. So when deep frying gets involved, there's always French fries. And there's either it's going to be fish, like halibut or cod or something like that. That's, I put a nice little beer batter onto. Or it's going to be chicken nuggets, which we haven't done in ages. Or I'm doing burger night. So, yeah. Those are the only things that are really deep fried. Oh, nope, sorry, I lied. I do churros. I do make churros in the deep fryer, so. But otherwise, that's about it. We don't deep fry too many foods. Like, we don't deep fry chicken wings or anything along those lines. Just really... we try to only eat like the fried foods once every 2 weeks while we were together. Now that we're divorced out and everything, yeah, I probably eat way more fried foods in a month than we did in like a year, because I like my French fries. I like my homemade French fries. Nice big thick cut, made extra crispy. Oh yeah. It's at the point where I have... Actually, I gotta replace that. I have 2 types of oil. I have my French fries oil, and then I have my meats oil. So that way I don't get the flavor of like fish or chicken inside my French fries. My French fries are golden yummy. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's why I'm hurting so much. All right, hold on, folks. Let's go ahead and take a look at the management. And we'll see where we're at. So I think I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've done everything that we can do for excavations. Okay, so let's go over to workers. Dang it, we only have 3 workers available. I need 5. Need 5. Need 2. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do, folks, is let's take a look and see how many more of these we have left. Okay, so there is still... Oh. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 13. So there's 13 bone sets left to get cleaned up. Tell you what, from today and tomorrow, I will go ahead and get all these cleaned up. Or sorry, today for tomorrow, I will get all the bones and everything cleaned up with either the workers themselves here or me. I will upgrade as much of this as possible. Let's come over here and see, did we reach the next level of prestige? There we go. Here we go. Upgrade the museum. Upgrade. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Come on. Oh, I make my own chicken nuggets, Matt. I make my own. I go out and I get either the whole chicken or chicken breast, whatever is the biggest bang for the buck. It's the way I've always been. I've always been that type of person. It's like, yeah, I go off to Costco and it's like, okay, I'll get a whole chicken here. And it's like, oh, okay, well, price of chicken's at $40 for 8 chicken breasts. They can kiss my ass, $5 a breast, when I can go out and get, 3 chickens. That is going to give me stock. It's going to give me extra chicken for chicken salad sandwiches after I debreast it and everything, take all the dark meat off and cook that up. Whole bunch of stuff. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Let's go for a little bit of a walkabout in this place. Oh, and there's 2 sides. Oh ho, oh ho, oh ho ho. Okay, so I will not upgrade the museum because I think there's probably another one, isn't there? Okay, escape. Nope, escape. Thank you. Roadmap. So there's level 6. Okay. So we've done all that we can, I think, for upgrading the museum at this point. So now it's just increasing our prestige in order to unlock more things, which is setting up more exhibits and all that type of stuff. But we'll do that tomorrow. I'll get all the bones and everything else all cleaned out. But let's see, does this work? Then why have it here? Why put in an elevator unless it works? I do not see out of order sign or anything on there to say that, oh, reach level prestige 8 in order to unlock the elevator. Because right now it's there. Obviously the user, me in this instance, would like to jump in it and check it out. But it's not. It's purely graphical. Sheesh. Oh, look at that. We now have, looks like a taxi. Got a Volkswagen. We got ourselves a Tesla wannabe. And we are now the State Museum of Paleontology. Oh, okay. I see how that worked. Okay. So let's go over here. Let's go turn that off. Let's take a screeny. There we go. So that's going to be the screenshot for tomorrow. And what? Did I just see a muster point? Oh. That M0090 over there. I thought that said muster. I was like, what? We got a muster point. Cool. But yeah. So that will be my goal for tonight. I'll play a little bit of this. I will, I'll probably watch the last Bourne movie. I think it's called Jason Bourne, I think. So I'll watch that one instead of watching the start of season 2 of Gold Rush. And yeah, I'll have everything ready for everyone for tomorrow for us to come in here and we'll start building up the exhibits. But I think I honestly don't know whether or not there's more areas to go and find more dinosaur bones. Because, at this time, we have the Ornithomus, we have the Albertosaurus thingy, and we had a Triceratops, and we have a T-Rex. But I'm not seeing any more bones for the Triceratops. I'm seeing this Dromaeosaurus, albertinensis. So maybe there's more areas to clean out? Like, maybe I missed stuff here because it says Triceratops, an unknown species, another unknown species. So maybe we're missing some over here because I know we're done up here at the quarry. So tomorrow, what we'll do is we'll take all the bones that I've been able to clean so far. We'll get a couple of those Ornithomuses exhibited. And then coming back again on next week or on the weekend. Just all depends on 100% if I get cavemen or not. And we'll go ahead and start seeing if there's more for us to dig out at that other quarry. I'm guessing there has to be. Because I'm missing a bunch of Triceratops bones. I'm missing a bunch of, I think, T-Rex bones. And it says that there was 2 more animals here that we hadn't... It says unknown species right here. So I'm not sure. But at least now we can get like Grandpa's truck, off-road truck, off-road SUV. We can get all these things. This one here is probably the one that will take around the most because it's just the largest, holds the most, I think. But yes. So this is where I'm going to have to do my farewells and adieus. So as always, Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you, your family, your friends all have yourselves a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, good night. Thank you once again to Mr. Matthew Campbell for removing a ton of stress off my plate so I can kick around and hang out with my kiddo this weekend. So fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I hope everyone had the time to kick back, relax, unwind with me. Thank you for watching, folks. Like I said, there's a bunch of issues with this game, but at the same time, it is playable once you get it all figured out. It is entertaining for me anyway to have some fun. Great time to hang out with all you folks, and I look forward to spending more time with you folks in the next live stream. When that'll be, it'll be tomorrow, Friday. What time? Don't 100% know yet at this point. I'm going to try to do it around my usual time, 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time, so that's 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Sorry. So appreciate every single last one of you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you. Bye.